Americans fall into three categories. They are overwhelmed with too much debt, uneasy about how much debt they owe and worry that they might be unable to manage the debt, or they have a surplus of money and rarely think about debt or credit at all. Most of us fall into the first or second category. The average credit card debt per household is approximately $16,000. Getting out of debt doesn't involve eating cat food and clipping out coupons from your local newspaper. It really requires noticing early warning signs, understanding how you got in debt in the first place, learning how to budget, and constantly keeping track of your spending after you get out of debt so you don't fall into the same trap as you did before. Here are some early warning signs that you're falling into one of the first two categories. You avoid opening letters for fear of new bills or trouble with a creditor. Immediately when you see who the letter is from, you know exactly what it is and you're scared to open it up to see what your balance is. The only mail that you do open is from friends and family or coupon offers from department stores. Another early warning sign is that you wait until the last possible moment to send in your check until you're on the verge of incurring late charges or calls from creditors. When someone wants to get out of debt and start a new life, it's really important to understand just how you got there in the first place. Repeated debt results from distorted attitudes and perceptions about money and self. For example, let's say you work 50 hours a week and are barely able to set any money aside after all of your expenses. You come home every day to the same old stuff. You watch TV, cook dinner, maybe watch a little more TV, and then go to sleep. One day you decide to upgrade your surround sound system, go out and spend $1,500. Now, although you feel a little bit better about coming home from work because you can't wait to turn on your favorite sports channel, it's really only when you get your credit card statement in the mail that you realize what a mistake you've made. Here's another example. You're waiting, wishing, or planning on the big fix. This big fix is intended to come along and pay all of your debts. You'll have enough money to handle all of your own expenses on a monthly basis. These will most often include a potential raise, making a killing in the stock market, receiving an inheritance, winning an insurance case, or even winning the lottery. Knowing exactly where your money goes every day is essential. You need to know what you're spending money on before you can make the necessary lifestyle changes. This might sound obvious, but it's not. If I were to ask you how much you spent on rent last month or on your auto loan, you would know exactly how much. However, if I asked you how much you spent on groceries, utilities, or gas expenses, most of the population wouldn't know. When you start to keep a daily record of it, you'd actually be surprised at how quickly these can add up. By enrolling with Fortis, you'll be able to track your own spending, set and maintain your budget, and have access to various financial tools to become fiscally responsible.